Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from ChishaZed.
I went to a singles mixer today, she says, and out of all the men who attended, there were only a few select men that all the women wanted. Then she goes on to say,
I gotta admit, if you were like a Chad, doing well in life, tall, if you went to these events, you probably could slay a lot of women. Are there gonna be women that are top tier to be slayed? Probably not, but you can slay them.
that for some reason, those few select men who knew that most of the women wanted him had the nerve to act like they were the prize.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Don't believe me?
Audacity.
Check it out for yourself. Let's get it.
I went to a singles mixer yesterday and I left feeling more defeated than hopeful.
Talk to us.
The host did an amazing job. The vibes were immaculate.
Okay.
The location, everything was great. The games, it was very well thought out. But I think what did it for me was demographic wise, it felt like Hinge, but in real life. There was a room full of beautiful, accomplished women, a lot of nice men, but only a few of them that everyone wanted.
Okay. Keep in mind, guys, at singles mixers, the women are always described as all beautiful, right? Every single one of them was a queen with just a couple good men to fight over.
I mean, we already know that's a lie. Just because the person attended that is making the video is definitely not good looking.
And the very few acted like they were the prize. They literally would only talk amongst themselves. They would not initiate conversation with women unless the host told them to. We had a moment where we were forced to just go and talk to somebody new for 8 minutes, which I thought was a little too long, but that was the only time that they would initiate conversation with the women. So I started wondering, like, is this a New York City thing? Like, is there like a thing in the air that makes people not want to have conversation with each other? I know that like in New York, people are known for not wanting people to have deep conversations with them, but it just got me wondering, like, are people just so afraid to start conversation because they risk, like they fear rejection?
No, you're so dumb. It's just so naive of them to just think that. No, they don't care for you. You're nobodies to them. They're that damn good looking, nor do they care about you.
No, it's called knowing you're the shit.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you
Damn
feel
right.
better.
It's called knowing that all these women really don't have any options outside of the ones that they're praying and hoping for. That's what it is.
Is it a millennial thing? Do we just not know how to talk to each other anymore? Like, what is it? I'm super social, so I initiated most of the conversations that I had yesterday.
As you should.
And
As
at the end
you
of the night,
should.
I felt so drained because it just felt like it wasn't going anywhere. And the worst part of it is that I woke up this morning feeling super sad. And I was just asking myself, like, damn, like in a room full of people where the intent is to date, like I didn't make any connection. So what is wrong with me? So I started asking myself, was I too opinionated? Did I talk too much? Am I not feminine enough?
Or you're just probably not attractive enough.
Like, why wasn't it like, what do I need to do in order for me to be chosen? Like, what do I need to change? And
These are good questions, actually.
guys, the moment I said the word chosen is when I was like, hold up, take a beat here. Okay, do you want to be chosen? One. Second, okay, let's say I wanted to be chosen. Do I really want somebody to choose me because I reshaped myself to fit what I think men have traditionally been attracted to?
Then you're never going to get what you want. Men have to become what women want. Women just don't have to do anything.
Guys, I won't even buy a bag if I think too many people have it. Like, I love being unique. And I really want to believe that the person that's meant to be with me will have that same mindset.
Oh, my goodness.
I just don't think that I want to be with anybody who makes me feel like I'm too much or that I need to change who I am or that I cannot be anybody but who I am. So the reason why I went to this mixer is because this year I told myself that I want to be proactive in my search of a partner. And I'm proud of myself for doing that. I decided I'm just going to enjoy my single journey, like really bask in it and enjoy it to the
Yeah, there you go. That's what.
fullest. I want to focus
Please don't bug us anymore.
on things that I can enjoy doing just because I'm single and that I wouldn't be able to do if I wasn't in a relationship. So those of you who are in relationships, please help a girl out. Let me know in the comments some of the things that I should take advantage of doing while I'm single, because once I'm in a relationship, it's going to be a lot harder to do.
It's kind of sad, actually, because I was like, doing my coffee pot thing, and I'm looking at her. I'm like, ah. She's like, when I'm in a relationship,
They can never get one.
what do you do, man? What do you do? Because like, this was crazy. You tell a woman like this, you say, hey, stop talking to the single women in your comments. Okay, she asked for women in relationships. They give terrible advice, even worse, because you think they're going to tell you the truth, but they don't. They don't. Women are not able to do this very well. Take themselves out of a situation that's not personal to them. As in, they'll say, well, since I was able to find a guy like this, like this, like that, then you can too. This is the probability versus possibility conversation when you should be giving her advice that works in general. The reality is those men who all those women wanted, they did the thing that you're unwilling to do. Sit there and go, who do I need to reshape myself to be to become more attractive? They did that. And they know they did that. And
Damn right.
chances are they know that most women over there are like this. They have this mindset. So why are they going to fight for something that they know isn't ready for the position of a wife? If those men were serious about actually finding a wife and they knew that, like, man, these are wives here, like actual wives, like they started baking, cooking, showed what they can do. Because these are the things they don't want to do, right?
Correct.
They don't want to show that they can serve, that they know how to work their way around the kitchen, that they're pleasant. If they showed off those skills, shit, I honestly do believe, and this is the last thing women would do. I honestly do believe that if there was a singles mixer where you had women cook meals,
Damn.
and stand by their meals, right? You'd want to take us back to the 50s. This would work. And you had men bring like bottles of wine, the alcohol. I don't drink, but I'm just thinking of most people. Most people don't drink as much anymore, but they brought the other
nowadays,
things.
not so much.
Right? Maybe they might bring a gift to the person who they believe cooked the best meal. And if you know how to throw down, you might be getting that gift.
Bro, if there's any mixer that requires women to be cooking, it's going to be misogyny.
This is, now I'm thinking like entrepreneur. Someone's going to steal this idea. I should keep it to myself. But really.
Don't worry, Shusha. I give out plenty of good ideas all the time. I'm hoping somebody steals them. I'm waiting for that one other thing that I mentioned.
I think men
the pacifier thing. Really waiting for that one.
would show up for something like that because it would be enjoyable. Men like food, and they would actually be able to see you do something. And then you include the dating and the talking and so on and so forth. But that would be a humiliation ritual to a lot of these chicks. Top comment here says a lot of nice men, but only a few of them that everyone wanted. Those few weren't acting like the prize. They were the prize. Exactly what I was saying. Shout out to this dude here in the comment section. Kind of ate her up with this one, I fear. Yeah.
Ooh, this really about to ruffle a few feathers, but I gotta say it. Can we please get out of this little era, this little phase of men thinking they're the prize?
We are the prize.
Oh my gosh, can we please? Why do y'all think that y'all are the passenger princess nowadays? Literally.
No, the prize doesn't have to be the passenger princess. I can still drive and still be the prize.
Most of my content is about women. Why? Because I am a woman. I can only speak from my point of view. Do you know how many men be in my comments like, what about men? Oh, it's the same for men. And this one brother was like, it's not always about us, bro. Like, y'all want to make everything about y'all. Y'all want to be the princess so bad. But can we please remember that he who finds a wife finds a what? A good thing. Can we please remember that God sent Eve to Adam because he knew that he needed a woman in order.
Yeah, a support system, not a demon.
In order to do this life thing with. Can we please remember that we are y'all's missing rib? Can we please remember what a man's role is? You're the provider. You're the leader. You're the protector. Y'all are the man of the house. Y'all are the ones who are supposed to be in control. You want to be.
Yes, you just literally you're literally talking about the prize right now.
Respect it like a grown, real man. Act like one. Why do y'all want to be taken care of? Nowadays, it's like you want your woman to go make the bread and you want to sit at home and you want to sit at home and be pretty. Why are y'all?
Now you're just making shit up. No man is out there is like, yeah, go make the bread while I just stay at home. Very few.
Y'all trying to take the place of a woman, but y'all want to be treated like a grown, real man. But baby, you got to act like it. Oh my gosh, can we please go back to the days where our dads and our grandpas were real men? Can y'all please get out of this era of wanting to be treated like the woman? How are you going to be the princess and I'm going to be the princess too? Oh my gosh.
The issue with men nowadays is that they think they're the prize. Back in the day, men valued a woman for what she was, who she was, not what do you bring to the table. I'm a woman, that's what I bring.
No, we actually value them because they brought things to the table. They're going to be good mothers. They're going to be good wives. They knew how to take care of the household. It's not just because we like them and they look good. They always seem to think that, right? They always forget that women of the past brought a lot more things than you.
A lot of men just don't respect and value women, and they want to be chased. They want to be the girl in the relationship. They want to be put on a pedestal. Like, no, bro, date a man if that's what you want.
That person who says, are you able to share the single mixer? She wants to know. See, how do you know that men are the prize at these events? When have you ever had a guy underneath a single mixer video be like, where is that at? Please send me the link.
Not a single one. I've covered plenty of single type videos or single mixer videos. None of the guys in the videos are in the comment section are like, what about me?
Like, I'm sure it happens sometimes, but it doesn't happen that often. She responded back and says, yeah, it was hosted by Noslov Club. I probably butchered that, guys. I'm a terrible reader.
What is with these dudes and thinking that they are the prize? Let me know, because I'm confused. This guy asked me on a date, right? Okay. I'm like, cool, yeah. Like, I'm free such and such day. Like, let's do it. Tell me why. Dude replies and says, well, make sure to text me this weekend so that I can remember. What? I have to text you to remind you of the date that you asked me on? Crazy work. That is quite literally like almost insulting. Like, immediate ick. I just feel like ever since I've been single, I've just been learning that these dudes really think that they're the prize. Like, their egos are so big and they genuinely think like they are the ones that should be chased. Like, don't these dudes realize that they're supposed to chase the women?
No. If you actually look at the real world and you look at the top echelon men, look at all the women that throw themselves at them. They're the prize.
How it works, guys. Insane work. If you see me on that date, though, mind your business. He's fine shit.
See?
There are men who actually think that they're the prize. And there are men who want you to chase them. And I'm going to explain to you why. So a man who thinks that he is the prize and wants to be chased and pursued by a woman is a down low man. And the reason why they feel like they are the prize and they want to be chased, because they have a masculine man in their life, in their energy, that is chasing them.
Who the hell's chasing me? What are you talking about? Masculine men aren't chasing after other men. What are you talking about?
So they think they're the prize because they have a
making shit up.
masculine energy chasing them. So naturally, that would make them think that they were the prize. And any man who thinks that he is the prize and expects a woman to chase him because he is being chased and pursued by a masculine man, he is usually the bottom. Yeah, he's the bottom. And that's the problem with a lot of these men.
See, it's a problem because men are down low, but if you look at almost every woman's profile when it comes to dating apps, they're all bi, or non-binary.
They are being pursued by masculine men, and they are These masculine men are bringing out of these men. That's why they behave. So, yeah, a man who thinks that he is the prize is being pursued by a masculine that is chasing him.
Somebody else who says singles at single mixers are single for a reason. That's kind of funny. Hey, shout out to you. Funny joke. Somebody else here says, why wouldn't they be the prize if you're there looking for a man? Here's somebody else who says, if there's only a few men that everyone wanted, then they were the prize.
Correct.
So I'm assuming based on how people responded here, and they're actually like responding back to her video, she most likely made a follow-up video to this. I'm going to check.
I posted a video a couple of days ago about my experience at a singles mixer, and it just blew up. What was supposed to be a post about me celebrating my uniqueness and staying true to myself and me enjoying my single season turned into a men versus women's debate in my comment, with some of the men even attacking my looks and criticizing how I wear my hair. None of that was my intention, so let me clarify. One of the things that people were upset about was me saying that a lot of the women were attracted to the same men. I wasn't trying to attack anyone. The point that I was trying to make is that it felt like Hinge in real life. Just
Can I be honest?
Which makes those men the prize.
With you? This seems like a pleasant chick. Like she actually does seem like she's not that problematic. And I have to say that here because a lot of times, people don't usually not respond back with nastiness back, right? She could have said, F you, blah, 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 double down. Maybe she will. I don't know. Maybe she.
Just like the men did, a lot of us women, we stayed in our group and we talked amongst ourselves and we asked each other like, hey, like, who are you interested in? Who do you want to talk to? And a lot of us were attracted to the same men, which is very reflective of the world we live in right now.
Right.
The other thing that got people upset was me saying that the men acted like they were the prize.
Here we go.
Okay, they did. And in this setting, they kind of were. It was a room full of a lot of women in their...
My girl. She admitted it.
30s who were...
Hold on. She said something. I'm
attracted to the...
I'm impressed that she actually agreed with that.
The same men, which is very reflective of the world we live in right now. The other thing that got people upset was
guys,
me saying that the men
it's hard for me to go
like
back.
They were the prize. Okay, they did. And in this setting, they kind of...
Okay, I'm looking for this caption. It says, not because they are better, want to emphasize on that.
Were. It was a room full of a lot of women in their 30s who were very intentional about meeting somebody. And it just felt like there was more of a sense of urgency on the women's side than it did on the men's side.
Women have a time clock?
I grew up in a culture where men typically make the first move. And from my perspective, me, it just felt like most of the men there were not initiating conversation with the women. And the counter argument to that could be that, well, the woman could have done the same and initiated some of the conversations. And you're right, I did. And surprisingly enough, I had conversations with some men that I probably in the wild typically wouldn't have approached.
There you go.
And these conversations turned out to be better than the conversations I had with some of the men I was initially drawn to.
There you go.
Exactly.
Which is what I was looking for.
All right.
By going into this event, I wanted to broaden my horizon. My disappointment had nothing to do with people's looks or what I thought I deserved or what I think other people deserved. It was literally about me going into this event and wanting to try something new and different, and it basically not panning out how I hoped it would. I think that right now, in this day and age, a lot of us, both women and men, we have distorted expectations of what we think we want or what we think we should have. And a lot of it is because of social media and dating apps like Hinge that give us like a plethora of options that make us feel like we have a lot of options. And it sucks. It's just the reality of the world now. Like, we're human and this is just what it is. I don't think anybody's bad or mean for that. It's just that it's making dating harder.
Yeah.
I just feel like my message in my last video kind of got lost. So let me be clear on my message for this video. I just want to say to my girlies in their 30s or guys too, if you want to take this message for yourself, I just want to say that being in your 30s doesn't make you less valuable. And I don't think that you should have to.
Yes, it does. In the dating market when you're a woman. Sorry to tell you. That is just the truth.
To reshape your look, your personality.
Oh, you're doing so good.
Yep, you were doing so good.
You were doing so good. I was rooting for her. I was like,
I was.
You know.
I was with you there.
I'm rooting for you.
Shape your look, your personality, your essence in order for you to be chosen or to find your partner. I also think that we should just like enjoy our single journey, like enjoy the time that like the journey that is going to lead us to our partner or the person that's right for us. I feel like dating shouldn't feel like a competition. It shouldn't feel like the Hunger Game.
It is the Hunger Game. Do you not want a good partner? Do you not want someone to live with and take care of you and go through the hard times with? You're gonna have to fucking almost fight everybody for that guy.
Blaming men, I'm not blaming women. I just really am here to just trying to navigate my single journey like everyone else's. I feel like we need to focus less on who is the problem, and maybe we should just start having conversations on how to connect better. And
see, a few things.
Just ignore.
Maybe she'll listen, maybe she won't. Doesn't matter. Number one, the internet is a vicious place. You post your first piece of content, people are calling you all types of names. Get ready for that wherever you go and say something that other people disagree with.
I mean, you know how many small penis comments I get? Like, a lot.
Right. And to be honest with you, there are more women than men who do this, and men have kind of caught up to like, okay, this is how this thing works. Would you just attack people who would disagree with? Why not? I'm not saying it's right. Just saying. People have strong opinions. Number two, it is a competition. It is Hunger Games. All the we and we. Stop worrying about we. You are in a competition. You're in a competition. The chicks who are over there who are giving you advice and are also single are your competition. Go fight and do whatever you can to get what you want. Men aren't just coming to you. That's not the way this thing works anymore. And yes, unfortunately, that is the way life works. You do lose value with age. Correct. As a woman in the dating market is the nuanced take, right? That's how you separate your personal value, right? How your family views you, how God views you, who you are as a person. You could be great outside of the dating market for sure, but there are people when it comes to dating, they're not that valuable because there's so many reasons. The person who you're looking for may not want what you want because you're older and they want somebody who can have kids and you can't, or you're somebody who hasn't worked on yourself, and time affects all these things in the dating market. Let's see what people said in the comments. I am curious here. All right, not many people responded back. Of course, guys, I'm curious to know. What do you think? Comment down below.
Yeah, women seem to think the world should be just rainbows and sunshine. No, that's not how the world works. The world works very differently than how your mind wants to idealize everything. There's a lot of competition. There's a lot of bad people that you have to navigate through. That's life. Men have to do it. Women have to do it. Men put in the work. Women seem to just think they can just lay there and expect a man to show up. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. Catch you guys next time. Ciao.